Hello everybody, Carolina Tony here. Thank you for stopping by my channel. If you're here for the first time, be sure to subscribe before you leave and click that bell so you won't miss a thing. Today we are on the open road and we're headed to Lee County, South Carolina, more specifically to Bishopville on the Browntown Road, where in the 1980s someone saw the Lizard Man. That's right, you heard me right. The Lizard Man. It was a big thing, and even to this day, they have a Lizard Man Festival. And we're going to check all of that out, but right after this station identification. In this area in 1988 where 17-year-old Christopher Davis's car had a flat tire. Here on the edge of the Scape Ore Swamp, which incidentally in the early 1800s it was known as the Scape Ore Swamp, but they changed the name. Even back then they had political pressure on them. So we know it as Scape Ore Swamp. But 17-year-old Christopher Davis stopped to change the tire on his car. Right over my shoulder here was a place known as Elmore's Butterbean Shed. I actually have some beans that has been recovered from Elmore's Butterbean Shed. Is a sign originally from Elmore's Butterbean Shed. Mr. Elmore states that someone had been stealing his butter beans. They had been disappeared from the shed here where people would bring to have their butter beans shelled, and they were missing. He found out later why they were missing. The monster ate them. After changing his tire, Christopher Davis said he turned around and he saw a red-eyed monster. Mr. Davis said that he was about 30 yards away from him and he ran and got in the car, and when this Lizard Man started running, his arms swung from side to side, and as he tore down the road, this thing jumped up on the car and he could see 3 long fingers from the car windshield. Eventually he fell off. But here is a plaster cast of the supposedly Lizard Man's feet. They did some research and found out that the Cherokee Indians that lived here hundreds of years ago were known as the Lizard People. Alright, well that about does it for our trip here to Bishopville today. Over my shoulder here is an artesian well. This thing has been going as long as I can remember. People come by here from all over to get water. I hope you've enjoyed our little story about the Lizard Man. Hey, before I left, I had to stop by the museum to get me a Lizard Man t-shirt. This is one of the original t-shirts from back in the 80s, or copy of the original from back in the 80s. Really fascinating story. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Be sure to tell your family and friends, and for now, y'all have a good day.